Mira was married at 19, an age when she still liked bangles that made noise and songs that spoke of love. Her mother cried while sending her away, not because she doubted Mira's strength, but because she knew how heavy marriage could be for a gentle heart. Mira entered Raghav's house like a quiet promise. She touched the elders' feet, learned the kitchen, memorized everyone's preferences, and slowly erased her own. She believed love was something you earned by adjusting. Raghav was not unkind in the beginning. He provided, he protected, he stayed loyal. But he was distant, like a wall that never fell, no matter how softly Mira knocked. When she tried to share her thoughts, he nodded without listening. When she smiled, he rarely noticed. She told herself, this is normal. Not all love speaks. Every morning, Mira woke before the sun. She made tea exactly the way Raghav liked it, less sugar, strong leaves. If he drank it silently, she felt relieved. Silence meant approval. If he complained, her heart sank. Over time, his words became colder. Why are you so slow? Can't you do one thing properly? My mother never did things like this. Each sentence was small, but together they crushed her. When Mira became pregnant, hope returned like a shy guest. Raghav smiled again. His family celebrated. Mira talked to her unborn child at night, whispering promises of a better life. Their son, Arish, was born on a rainy night. For a while, the house felt warmer. Raghav held his son proudly. Mira watched him and thought, maybe this is what I was waiting for. But happiness built on silence does not last. Work pressure hardened Raghav. Money worries made him sharp. He came home angry, and Mira became the safest place to throw that anger. Never with fists, but with words that cut deeper. You do nothing all day. You are too emotional. Stop acting like a victim. Mira stopped answering back. She stopped explaining. She stopped defending herself. She learned how to cry in the bathroom so her son wouldn't hear. She stopped calling her parents. When her mother asked, "Are you happy?" Mira smiled and said, "Yes, Ma." She lied beautifully. At night, after everyone slept, Mira found comfort in writing. She wrote letters she never planned to send. In those pages, she was brave. She admitted her loneliness, her fear, and the tiredness that lived in her bones. She wrote once, "I am not weak. I am just unheard." Years passed. Arish grew up watching his mother stay quiet and his father stay angry. One evening, Raghav shouted at Mira because dinner was late. His voice echoed through the house. Arish cried and covered his ears. Mira saw fear in her son's eyes, the same fear she had carried for years. That night, something inside her went silent. She bathed Arish, fed him, kissed his forehead longer than usual. She folded Raghav's clothes neatly. She cleaned the house until it shined, not because anyone asked, but because she wanted to leave no complaints behind. Then she wrote one last letter. Not long, not angry, just tired. In the morning, Raghav woke up to a strange calm. Breakfast was ready. The house was quiet, too quiet. On the dining table lay an envelope. It read, I waited for love and learned patience. I waited for kindness and learned silence. I waited too long. Please teach our son to speak his feelings. Please don't teach him to stay quiet like me. Mira never returned. Years later, Raghav sits alone in the same house. Arish studies in another city and visits rarely. The walls are clean, the food tastes fine, but the silence screams. Raghav replays memories he once ignored. Mira's quiet eyes, her tired smile, her unfinished sentences. Every night, he reads that letter. And every night, he understands her pain a little more. But understanding, like regret, came too late.